Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day. Welcome to Coffee with Tigg and Friends, volume number 130 for October 27th, 2019. And here we go. We've already got our first guest coming on here. Not got that up to see who's coming on. We've got Mr. Bill Highbank Harrison coming on. Welcome, Bill. I knew you wanted to be here for this show.
How'd you be there? How'd you be?
We be freaking fantastic. Not. I hurt. My hands hurt really bad today. But here we are. The first thing I did want to talk about today is how to sign up for Zoom Racing for those not in the know of how to get there, because you know there's a roundabout way of getting there, right, Bill?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't. Well, here we go.
I'm not sure what you're on. I'm not sure what you're about.
So my father is okay. So the King Mad Dog says his dad's pissed off right now. It has nothing to do with the show. Sorry to hear that.
It's because, hey, and if you drive with us, maybe he wouldn't be pissed off.
Exactly.
Just saying. Just saying. He wants you to have some good influence.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to Highbank. Highbank knows all. So.
Are you visual yet? I don't see.
Yeah, I should be. I just checked it. It was all.
I see that 2 minutes ago, and all I see is a film picture. Don't show. Oh, there's a pug. There's the pug.
That was a little slow.
I'm not live yet.
You're not live yet. Are you on YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch.
Hit the refresh. It'll catch up. It should catch right up. So when you want to sign up for Zoom Racing League, which is the what we show on, and here comes Tom, I bet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, what took you so long?
Good morning, Tom.
Then I've been on here for a minute and a half, and you just dragging your ass in here.
Well, I had to take my tray down from eating my nanner sandwich.
Your nanner sandwich.
Who disappeared? I disappeared, didn't I? Didn't I do it? I did it.
Nope. I don't know. Did you?
Did it? Didn't I? Did I disappear?
No, you're here.
What happened? The sound went dead on me.
Oh no.
I'm trying to milk this headset. I'm trying to milk it. I mean, even though it's broken, I'm trying to milk it. I got the brand new replacement pack, and Nick in the pack over there waiting for me.
Well, I think you better go get it.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
You're gonna have to absolutely stop working.
Yeah, I get you. So when you want to sign up for Zoom Racing League, you go to synodracing.net or .com. Either or will bring you to the same site. You sign up there first and foremost. You hit the sign up. I'm logging in, so I don't have to show it. But you sign up first. The admins, they're going to ask you a question on the sign up sheet. Write the answer. Why are you here? I think that's the question, isn't it? Why are you here, or something along those lines? No answer from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you plan to do?
What are you planning to do? That's the
question. What are your interactions?
Right, Zoom Racing World, and you're
the inference is that this is a community. It's not Amazon where you just order shit and it shows up. You need to come on and kind of communicate a little bit with us. But no, that's not who we are. So everybody gonna come in, just rape the land, kill the Indians, and leave.
So write Zoom Racing World there, and you pretty much get approved. Then when you get approved, you go onto the site, you log in, You scroll down, and I have to scroll further down since I'm part of the staff, so I got to scroll past a bunch of crap. You go by Member of the Month, NASCAR Racing 2003, General Site News, then General Discussion. And way down here in General Discussion is Online Leagues. You click that. Then you scroll down, and any of these Zoom, if you notice, Zoom's the first three. Actually, it's like the top. There's only Delta Sim Racing, and that's not affiliated with us, but we still talk to them about that here. It's all Zoom. So just look for one, say, hey, I'd like to join. And then everything goes from there. iBank will take you through everything you need to know.
Wait a minute, I missed something. What? Who's got a joint?
I don't have a joint.
What?
I don't have a joint.
Boy, Bill's full of it this morning.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Tom was late, because he was knocking off a J.
Don't be starting no damn rumors now.
Him and Pat were in the back testing the latest crop.
Isn't that legal now there in Pennsylvania?
No, they grow some good weed over there in Pennsylvania.
No.
You get plenty of water.
Yeah.
Plenty of water.
Well, you got to get the good stuff from Philly, the not Philly ditchweed. That stuff will put hair on your hairs. Ooh. I didn't say that out loud. So once you're there, sign up, and we'll get you all going. Right now we're running Assetto Corsa. That's why we're talking about Assetto. One of the main reasons why we're talking about Assetto Corsa today. Is it every man's sim? Is it the sim, the end-all sim? Is it going to be the one everybody uses, who basically doesn't do iRacing? That's what that is. So, with that being said,
well, I hope you're prepared to talk about the latest developments in the NASCAR side of it, because that's the only thing that's going to make that happen.
Well, the thing about the NASCAR, I just downloaded, forgive me, but I just downloaded the most recent version of the most current Cup car, which is the 2017 car that they have.
The what? What?
Yeah, that's the most. Yeah, that's the most recent
2017?
That's the 2017 car, yeah. It's the most recent.
I thought there was a 2019 out already.
Nope, 2017 is what they have listed.
I'm going into my Checkorama right now just to see.
Trust me, it took me forever to find it because they don't keep the announcements into the top.
Let's say content. Cars. NASCARs.
Unless you've got some
I think it's a COT. I got a COT mod, a 2006 mod, a 2005 mod.
You gotta. If you only play
I'm thinking of RF2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking of.
Pardon my fog.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna call it fog. Right now.
I knew I knew the first thing we were going to discuss is NASCAR. That's why I went and got it this morning, because I thought about it
honestly,
I turned off the computer.
there are basically three divisions in sim racing. You've got the oval-ears, mostly the NASCAR guys. I mean, obviously the IndyCars guys have a present, but they're very small.
Very small.
And then you have GT3 racers and all other road racing, and then you have F1. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess you could split that further and say there's rally racing, because there is a pretty good following on that. And then there's also
there's niches within the niche.
There's also street drivers, street car drivers and
drifters.
Basically, your drift crowd, and I'll put all in the same pile, because they just want to drive a car. They don't care. They probably don't have licenses. But and they can't afford a Miata. So anyway, I didn't mean to trawl on them guys, but I did.
Or they lost.
But anyway,
license
but of that bunch, I mean, obviously GT3 has won the world, because Kunos would have never come out with a ACC that's solely a single car thing, because remember, before ACC, every sim was just plugged full, but not completely full, of GT3 cars.
Right.
That's what everybody wanted, because honestly, the FIA's got GT3. You got 14 different other series that are running basically GT3 cars, that class of sports cars. That's what they run, and so that's why I set them aside. And besides, ACC I think also means that it is a substantial, because no one would invest that kind of money if it wasn't a big power. And then, like I say, you have NASCAR, and NASCAR's been woefully represented by the heat situation, but and nobody really, I don't think, is happy with that. And that's basically for kids that don't have iRacing. That's what I think.
That's exactly what I think. The thing,
and then the other crowd is still doing NR 2003 begrudgingly, because I don't think anybody is really happy with NR 2003 anymore.
No, I'm not.
I think they all keep looking over the fence and seeing iRacing, and even Heat 4. They're seeing that, and they're seeing how pretty it is and how good things could look. But from what I see on Stunot Racing, basically you have a bunch of people that do some painting and run offline races, mock seasons, stuff like that. I don't think. I mean, you have your online crowd that are running all manner of sims or mods for NR 2003, but I honestly think it wouldn't take a whole lot for these guys, for one of these sims. It's not going to be AC. RF2 is your best candidate for a NASCAR, and officially Studio 397 is not working on it because they don't have the licenses. The scuttle I have is that Automobilista is working on that, but they're not moddable, so at least that's the rumor
at this point.
So back to your question, is AC the end all? I think the content manager sends it a long way down that road, because as far as UIs go, there's nothing even touches it. I mean, the things you can do with, I don't even believe I have 10% of.
No, we've just on the surface.
Yeah, and just the fact that I can drag a template out of every mod and don't even need to have someone put up a template is just amazing to me. I mean, to me, as a painter that comes into this from a painting standpoint, that's amazing that I can build my own template. Now, obviously, it may not be as good as, or full, or as complete as the template that a mod maker makes, because they've got stuff buried in, but it could be. I think it could be. I just haven't really fully understood all that process yet, because I click on different parts of that body and see them, and I see it, and then I can see the layer basically, and I can create that. So, that is about the most amazing thing I've ever seen. That's my 820 cents on that. Do you want more? I've been thinking about this since yesterday. I didn't sleep last night, so
I kept you up with that topic that I posted. Did I?
Well, I want to congratulate you on A, having a topic, and B, having a good topic. Assetto Corsa came out October 2013 in a early release, and its final release was in November of 2014 or December of 2014. So we're looking at a 5-year-old sim.
That continues
6-year-old coming up on a 5. Yeah. Well, my gosh. I mean,
I think
obviously a lot of people don't know what we're talking about when we're talking about content manager, but my gosh.
I've got it all fired up ready to go when we get there.
The one thing that's attractive about NR 2003 is it's pretty much complete in itself. You can't. There's some things you can't do, but it's pretty complete because you can add a car very simply. You don't have to go in and edit text files or anything to make a car like you do in every other sim.
Right.
And you still have to do that in a, I believe, maybe you don't, but I believe you have to do that in AC. I'm I mean, that's the way I've been doing it. It's possible that content manager allows you to build a car and not have to do that, and just do it all in there. But I haven't come across that yet. But NR 2003 makes it very easy to put a car in the game. It's the easiest thing I've ever seen for putting a car in the game, because it's all inside the game. All you have to do is put your paint, your TGA into the import-export folder, and then boom, you can create your car and do all that within the game. When no other game has that ability that I know of, that I understand.
I bet there's a way you can do it with Content Manager.
I bet you there is. Like I said, I mean...
And then you add Soul on top of that. It blows reshade. It blows reshade away.
Yeah, reshade's got issues. It's not complete. Soul is done by it's like there's a gaming company that's doing everything but worrying about licensing and doing all the side peripheral stuff. I mean, I would go anywhere that the content manager went. I mean, really. Hey, you want me to raise heat? As long as it has content manager. I mean, really. It's amazing what you can do with that.
So there's our plug for content manager.
I mean, you can do your own renders. You can do your own renders with it. Multi-car renders.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put any kind of car in your render. I mean, you could put 14 different mod cars in the same, it's endless. I mean, it's rudimentary in some ways, and maybe it's not. I believe it's
physical sizes of them. You can make photographic pictures of your render in different sizes, all the way up to 4096s.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, it's amazing. And you've been working with backgrounds, and I bet you that's the key to building scenes. To building, once you tear one of those apart, you can sure figure out how to put in your own background picture and build your own custom scenes for your showrooms and whatever. Your showrooms are basically your scenes, and they're good looking. That's what amazes me. The lights are good. That's what amazes me, I have to say, on Facebook. Why are they using the basic vanilla AC showroom with all that stupid shadow striping going through from the roof? I mean, why would you use that when it doesn't show the car well?
You can turn that off in Content Manager.
I believe it. So, they're doing one thing, they're not doing everything, obviously. But I guess that's to answer my own question. That's where we're seeing the development of NASCAR mods, and they keep hinting at rolling starts, and they keep hinting at AI behavior, things like that.
Here's where you get content manager. Just put it up in the chat.
Yeah, and yeah, they're asking for donation. I think it's required, actually, isn't it?
No.
Well,
it doesn't
to get the license, to get the key, you need to make a donation.
Well, all I can say is that it's worth. I think I gave him $5, and I probably need to send him 100. Because I mean, I don't know if they're still up and working. I mean, because you go into sections of Content Manager, and it's just under construction. They're still, building on it. As far as I know, I don't know when.
I believe.
I'm gonna go in there and see if it's. I haven't been back to the site since. Content Manager. Boom. Content Manager. Let's see what it says. Content Manager by Assetto Corsa.club. You got to feel like these are the guys that lift. Assetto Corsa Club is the place that has all the cars and track. Is that the place that made it? It is.
I don't think I have Assetto Corsa Club.
It's .club.
Assetto Corsa
.club. I can't see what it says. It doesn't say that.
Put it up in the chat. If you're not.
Copy. I need to go back to their homepage. What am I doing? This is called Discord. paste. Okay, there's a Assetto Corsa Club's alternative launcher. I have not even launched my Assetto Corsa through Steam nor the Assetto Corsa logo icon on my computer since I got a content manager working. It's just crazy to even try it. I mean, why do it? Why do it? I want to go back to their homepage. Yeah, their homepage is. Yeah, this is where we got the Ligier JS8 at, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I didn't realize this is the same guy. Is this the site, or are they just distributing it?
I'm not 100 because what I pulled up when you go into the about on the content manager, it sends you to the site that I have in the first link in the chat on the stream, which is acsstuff.ru, and that's where their requirements and everything you need for the light version. That's what I have.
Well, that's what. Okay, so maybe I gave you the wrong steer here, because the light version is also here at this Assetto Corsa Club. So they just may be a.
Yeah, they just might be linking it.
But it's got a Russian PayPal here, so by transferring money, you will not only get the full version of Content Manager, but also will support the whole project, AssettoCorsa.club, and will contribute to its further development. So is this the site where it comes from? I don't know if there's a README in there. Is there a README for that?
Well, like I said, I clicked on the about on their on Content Manager.
Good idea.
Notes,
and
important tips, everything about filtering. The about is there, thanks to, I can't really read it because it's really super freaking small. They just give a list of names.
I'm looking to see if I recognize any of those names.
I got it's AssettoCorsa.club/content-manager.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it.
All got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's anywhere else. So if you have a contact us, I'm hitting the contact us to see. Okay, look at that. It's got a bunch of other stuff here. Future and development, themes, special challenges, and user championships. They're building championships in this thing. Holy crap!
Well, there you go.
Showrooms generator.
Yep.
Server presets management. That's cool. Special challenges and user championships. JSGME compatible generic mods management. That's amazing.
They have several
And
contacts.
they have a
too.
They have a Patreon page too. So it's Russian.
Who knows?
And custom shaders are there, custom light on it. Oh my gosh. It's just amazing. It's just amazing what an add-on has done for that game. It's made it 100 times better. What is all this? Custom showroom. What is this? Make some cool showrooms. Are these? Anyway, not to drag us out by having this. Okay, if you're familiar with still having new features. That's just amazing stuff. Anyway, so to me, the answer to the question again, their root question is it the be-all? If they could get the oval racing, and I don't remember, we didn't get very far. We were doing RF2 and thinking it was pretty dang good with stock car racing.
But
we haven't really, because the problem I see right now, and it's a minor one because it's it's their business, but the groups, and it seems to be like 2 groups that are doing NASCAR add-ons. They're trying to solve some of the problems, but it's like kind of weird. It's kind of hard to follow it.
Mm-hmm. And then they put
basically
something up in the workshop, and there's no description of what it does, why it's there, or any other reason. That's what's really bugging me.
If you go, who's talking to me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Not me.
I'm looking to see if there's Assetto Corsa NASCAR mod. That's the one that Joe Darren Rogue is painting on. And if you go to their Facebook page and you hit announcements, that's where all the downloads are.
If you look at the stream, that's exactly where I'm at.
Okay, I can't see the stream when I'm in there. So
yeah, I know. The one thing about the group of people doing.
I see Volkswagens. I see Volkswagens.
Really behind.
I see dead Volkswagens. So yeah. Oh.
If you go to the Assetto Corsa, if you sign up for the Assetto Corsa NASCAR mod group at Facebook, go to
group at Facebook, which is a necessary thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out. Like Ian is kind of standing back and waiting for them to drop the. I wish he was on today because he would have a lot to say about this. Maybe too much, but but like I say, it's like they're jumping around, and I get that. Okay,
I believe there's several different groups working on several different things at the same time, or several, not groups, maybe 1 or 2 guys here, 1 or 2 guys there. The one name, and it's sitting right here on the screen, that I'm finding very interesting.
Which at Dwyer?
Billy Strange.
Billy Strange.
Did you know that you can set the server up with Content Manager?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. I haven't gone there yet because I'm afraid.
He is.
Yeah, it would be nice.
He is a very, very big deal at iRacing and the dirt circuits over there. But he's no longer. If he stopped doing his thing with Sean Cole on Fridays for the last 4 or 5 months. He and Sean Cole are doing Inside the Sim. They were talking about all kinds of sim racing and stuff like that on Fridays. He stopped doing it. I missed the show with the explanation of why, or when the explanation come. But I don't see him. I follow him on both Twitch and YouTube also. I have not seen him post anything for quite some time. And he used to be he is a very big deal in the iRacing scene. So seeing his name listed here gets me really wondering if he's jumping ship and going to...
Okay, well, if you look at the very first thing and then his name is on it. It's a track, but then you go down a little further and you see the 2018, the Minx 2018.
Oh, did I miss
SS, just in SS, which everyone wants a Camaro.
Every track is his.
I would assume they're never going to finish. Well, maybe they aren't. They did a COT. They've done older cars.
See, the thing with this thing is very confusing too. Trying to find.
Yeah, that's what I mean. For me, as an OCD person, this is insane. There's a 1998 season. They got a 2005 season. I don't know if any of them are complete. That's the thing.
See, I see the 2017, the 71,
and like Billy Strange put up Darlington. That's
put up
the first
a lot
thing
of tracks. Put up a lot of tracks, and then there's the 92 Lumina. That's what I'm seeing.
They probably need to move this content over to whatever,
Yeah.
a Dropbox or something where they can organize it so that you can say, okay, I'm looking for this, and it's all together, and say, okay, they're not finished with that. Okay, that's what I feel like they need. Here's the Nextel pack, so that means it's 2005.
Where are you seeing this?
I'm rolling. Okay, you go on to Assetto Corsa NASCAR mod.
Right, announcements.
And hit announcements, right. And you just roll down through there. Roll down through the stuff. You'll see the different the 1989 Lumina.
I don't even.
There's that looks like.
Unless it's under.
You got it on the screen.
Yeah.
You're not on the screen. You still got race on the screen.
No, I have.
Well, let me hit the refresh.
Yeah, you need to refresh because I'm not dropping any frames. Everything's perfect.
No, you're still showing. Or maybe I'm not on the right one. What the heck? Where's your live show? Live. There it is. Okay, never mind. If I go to the live show, I must need something to drink.
Yeah, the show is called
Okay,
Coffee
so
with the Tigg, so don't forget your coffee cup. And
I didn't make. I already had my mocha this morning. It was my free. It was free mocha day for me.
Ooh, lucky you.
They're running. What is this? Oh, that's Tigg. You're running a. Oh, okay. Okay, that's your info. I don't want your. Anyway, my guess is that probably one of the things we ought to do is go in and find out where we're at. I'm really willing to give it a try.
I'm not opposed to it, but when I did,
I mean, I had a ball the other day when we put the original cup up on in our 2003.
Yeah.
You know, without a bunch of strange, chassis and weird crap going on, where I feel like it's right. I enjoy making some oval laps here and there. I'm not. I mean,
I'm not a 36.
Talladega, plate racing can be downright boring.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just standing there with your arm white knuckled, trying to hold your car in line, and you either can progress or you can't, based on it's easy. I mean, and I think that's probably why a lot of the kids like it. It doesn't
require a lot of thought.
It doesn't require a lot of setup work. I mean, once you get in line, you're just going to get sucked along. So, either you can turn or you don't. So, but I'm not here to argue the merits of the different styles of NASCAR stock car racing. I mean, that's
the thing is
that's for all those other guys to argue about.
When they first dropped the 2017 car, I did get it for Assetto Corsa, and they only had Daytona at the time. So I went ahead and did it. I went ahead and I was excruciatingly disappointed for the fact that the cars were going 215, 220 miles an hour. Way unrealistic.
What was this?
At Daytona, the NASCAR. Basically, it was a GT car with a NASCAR body on it. They were going 200.
Sounds like plateless racing.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Because think where they would be if they hadn't plated these things up. Where would they be? I mean, my God.
Exactly. And then when, because I had the AI at like 100 and some odd percent or wherever high, they still weren't going as fast as I was going. And you would come up on a pack of cars and, you couldn't get around. So you'd wreck, no big deal. But then, especially if you wrecked on the banking, there was major glitches in the track where the cars would, wreck and they would drop through the track in the middle of
this is how long ago? How long ago was this?
About a year ago. So this is
why it's a whole world, new world.
Yeah, this
new
is
world,
why I've not really done it, because I'm waiting. See, I'm waiting for them to get past that. The one thing, and we touched on it right at the top of the show, the one thing that they need to fix, and I don't think they figured it out for an older version of Assetto Corsa.
Rolling starts.
Rolling starts. They need to figure that out, because you will never get a group of guys to sit for the green flag and go to a whole pace without a pace car pacing them. You'll never get more than 5 guys to do that without a pace car. I hate to tell you.
I think we could. I honestly think we could.
You'll get one
guy.
It just
depends. If you have this big open league where you have just all comers and headsets and no headsets, mics and no mics, and you have all this stuff going on, and then you always have some kid come in and thinks they're going to win it in the first 25 yards of the green flag.
Right.
They're going to bust everything up. But we all lose our mind every once in a while, so that can happen to anybody.
Right. Exactly.
So but in a smaller group, you have 9-10 guys. If you can't get everybody to play by the rules that you're trying to operate under, and that being one of them.
The one thing is the drop. When do you restart? Who dictates when you punch it? Who's the person who dictates that? That's
you know what you do with a line on a visual mark You just say, when we come back around to that, it's on. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. I mean, make it that simple.
It could work, but I like you said, there's always that one guy.
Mad Dog says he wins it in the first 10 feet.
That's why he doesn't win any races on iRacing, because he thinks he can win it in the first 10 feet.
And that's why you're king Mad Dog.
Yeah,
you're definitely a Mad Dog, but you're the king of the Mad Dogs. Do you have the meat car? Do you have?
Yeah.
And you got the meat car? Is that what you got? Okay. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, maybe it's time to look at it again. I mean,
maybe
there's a lot of interest. There's a lot of interest in this stuff.
Mm-hmm. And like there are people looking for leads.
The professor's looking at it, and he's waiting for them to drop the bomb on rolling starts, I think, and quality AI. But
yeah,
I have my. I mean, I'm probably of a different opinion on AI, because personally, what I've seen online with real humans is they drive just as bad as the AI does. So and better in some cases. So I think AI getting maligned is just an excuse. I think
the AI issue is all summed up in one thing. The original NR2K, all the Papyrus stuff, the original tracks, the code for the AI was basically written by the same couple of people.
So they had a single mind about it. When you get to the add-on tracks, and it's called in NR2K is called the track LP. That's the line the AI follow. If that person writing that particular file has no clue of what they're doing, you're going to have sporadic, idiotic AI, which is basically real human. We all do stupid things. I was on Mossport last night doing all kinds of stupid things. It was funny as hell. I should have televised that, but I was by myself. Anyway, and again, with these guys doing the Assetto Corsa one, the Assetto Corsa NASCARs, it looks like one guy is doing all the AI right now. It's AA Track Guy. I don't know who that is. Or Billy Strange. I see him right there.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing. Is Billy Strange doing the AI, or AA Track Guy is doing the AI? One of the two of them are doing the AI. I'm thinking it's Billy Strange.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look at what all this means here.
Yeah.
Full AC / crew copyright. Yeah. AA Track Guy. I'm not sure what that's about.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't understand that. I don't think that the people who originally started this, their first language is English, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
I don't either. So
I'm trying to scroll the screen, and it's your screen.
Well, my ugly mug is up there. It's my screen. Did you notice the zoom up here? Where is it?
Yeah, I see that zoom. It's right there above your head.
Yeah, it's right there. Wrong hand.
It almost looks like you did the Tigg in the same color scheme thing.
Yeah, I did pretty much. It's what I've been using. When I created.
I'm back on your thing.
But
oh, I see what the problem is. I see the problem. I got 14.
Hi.
14. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
It's okay. Is it okay if he plays with us, Pat? No.
No.
I told you not to play with those boys.
They're disruptive. They say we grow weed.
Okay, so yeah, so they've got, go back to this pick a year. I mean, they're doing a lot of 2019 stuff, but there's not been a release. Is that what I understand? Because I mean, every other day someone asks, "We're gonna get this," and they don't ever say it's not released yet. But you go find everything in announcements. That's what they say.
Yeah. Go find everything that's released in the announcement.
Modders have been the worst, in my opinion, about handling their progress reports. Mm-hmm. It's almost better sometimes that they don't talk about anything until they drop it, because if they're not prepared to answer all the when is it coming out questions, maybe you shouldn't even say anything, because Because no one reads 2 posts above where they're posting. All they do is they see the picture. Oh, I want that, and they say, "When is this out? Where can I get it?" That's all they do. They don't. I mean, we see that at the site all the time.
Well, it's just to go a little bit. A new map is dropping for American Truck Simulator. It's coming out mid-November. It's been announced for 4 months now on the Facebook pages for that particular game. Every other question is, when's the map dropping? When's the map dropping? When's the map? It's dropping mid-November. It says it right on their page. Everybody can read it for plain as English. But do they do it?
No. Reading is a lost art. Okay, I'm putting up a link for this is from that site, from that web page, from the Facebook page, and it says I've decided to put this up, and it's got all the cars together. So here's what they got. They got a 1992 NASCAR Cup car, but they've only got basically the Lumina. They got a 2009 COT Cup car, and I think they have all 3 makes. They got a 2018 without the Camaro. It's an aero package. They got a 2011 CWTS series, and they got a 2006 NASCAR Cup upgraded.
Put that link up. Would you put that in Discord?
Yep.
Okay, let me go put it in.
And that's they've got cars, tracks, skins, requests, progress. Oh, progress. Let's see what the progress says. Our progress.
That's still Assetto Corsa.
Wonder what this was. This was done back in August. Currently, Daytona is our most stable track for oval racing. We are making tremendous progress with our private Facebook group, with people working on revamped 2016 stock cars. Although we have uploaded our last ever update for the 2006 stock car, so I guess that's done. That's what they're saying. We are currently working on a release of our truck series. Okay. They don't even have trucks yet, they say. There's approximately 5 skins for every truck, so I'll have some work to do. So they're working on this stuff, but I just feel like they're spread out too much myself. But guys, let's circle the wagons and finish one thing. Contact us. MSI Gaming.
MSI Gaming.
MSI Gaming is what their contact us email is to.
Really?
I wonder what that means.
I don't know.
So the 2006, they said that's finished. Did they say 6 or 9? I can't remember which one. Let's see, they said 2006 is done. Hey, by coincidence, I have a bunch of paints for that. But it's just a coincidence. And there's no talk about what they're doing with the AI or in here. So that might be above their pay grade. I don't know. Tracks. They've got Chicago Speedway with 2 P's. Mildly broken, needs mesh flattening. Okay. Jonesville. I don't remember what track that's supposed to be. Indianapolis.
Jonesville from rFactor 1. It's a little short oval they had. Flat oval.
Indianapolis, very high quality, only for online use because the AI is garbage. Okay. Bristol, very high quality. It says all the way across, doesn't have any qualifying statements or anything.
Well,
the Roval's coming soon. Then they got a VHR Phoenix, very high quality.
Somehow or another,
VHR Auto Club. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess take them out for a spin. Which one you don't have? Which one of these stock cars do you have?
I have the 2017s.
See, there's no mention of a 2017 here.
It's
2018.
Well,
Cup cars with a 2019 Aero package, but no Camaro. That's what they're saying.
I got this one from the link here, 2017 Minx. That's the one I got. The one off of the actual NASCAR mod page on Facebook. That's the one I downloaded this morning. So, That's all I can say.
I'm gonna download this 2018 and see what happens with it.
All right, there's okay, so you keep scrolling down. There's been an update. 9089 Lumina. Download. Burn those tires.
I think I have this, and it just isn't showing that way in the. I don't know how it. Let's see what it reads as.
Okay, here's a 2018 mod. All next up. Okay, so it's all here. It's just gathering up all our thoughts and getting them all together, and going from there.
You download this 2018, and it comes in the file says 2019 AC Cup.
See? They don't even know what they're talking about half the time.
Well, I wouldn't say that. They don't have someone that's focused on dropping this stuff, you know. Install new Camry, new Fusion. Let's see what happens when I hit install. Oh, I should have installed that as a mod. That would have been smart. Darn it.
You're at Assetto Corsa NASCAR.com. Assetto NASCAR. Because there's their website. It's on Weebly.
Yeah, I'm at AssettoNASCAR.com. Yeah, cars, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
that's what I put up in. That's what I put up in there.
Oh, I didn't see it even. I haven't even seen it come up in the chat or anything. So I don't know where you stuck it, but
2018 Cup cars with 2019 Aero package without the Camaro. So 2009, 2006, 2009 is the COTs. That's the last year of the COTs, isn't it?
I think so.
And then they went to the spoilers. Or was that in 2006 that they went to spoilers? Anyway, they got 1992 is, I believe, those. All they have is Lumina. They don't have a Thunderbird or anything, so they need to have.
Instead, too.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what this looks like real quick. I'm gonna see. I should have a track. Let me get one of their tracks just to be sure.
Yeah.
Where's that page that I saw that where he said announcement? I have created that's Evander Simone. What does he say? Shane Lake liked it.
There you go.
Says not uploading yet, still in progress. Chill, guys, I'm working on it. You shouldn't try again. Nope, same message. Just reload the page and try the link. Look, running crap cleaner. Took running crap cleaner and removing all browser history stuff to finally work. Well, you should do that all the time. Download works now. I tip my hat to you guys. Great job. It's not really Atlanta, though. We took Charlotte, edited the materials and shaders, and built it to look like. See, I hate that kind of crap. Just, you know. And you know, all these guys came out of NR 2003. So,
I'm positive they all came out of 2003.
They crashed a menu. A lot of complaints. Anyway, I want to get one of their tracks to make sure I have one. 1998 season will be up. Show it to me. Where is it? Where is it? Is there NASCAR racing leagues, preferably old school NASCAR? Jeez. Why don't you look around?
They don't want to look around. They just want to get the answers given to them. You know that.
Someone made well, he announced that, and oh, look at this. And now down here, come down. What are they working on? They're working on a 76 series. Jeez. They gotta finish something. Jeez. Nothing is finished. I mean, there's a Thunderbird now. This Chris Dwyer. He's all over the place. They're all over the place.
That's exactly right. That's what I kind of stayed away from it for, because of that particular reason. Because they I mean, I don't have focus. I fully admit I have no focus whatsoever. But at least when I start something, I freaking finish it.
Let's see. Okay, so here's the 92 cars, and it's just aluminum. And then they got all these paint jobs going up for, looks like a 2018-19 car. There's the aluminum made into an Oldsmobile or a Pontiac.
Oh god, I got it on Quick Race.
Then down here, there's
Weekend. Let's put it up on the weekend.
then you got Darren trying to move his heat models for the Waylands into it. It's like, gee whiz, you need to lose all your old crap to start something new. Really. And I swear it looks like they're taking the ASA 90s or the Aero 88 cars and putting them in here. I swear that's what they're doing.
Probably. I wouldn't know, to be honest with you.
I get the impression they're not modelers, but that's not really fair to say because I don't know. But I'm just looking at the choices of the cars that they're using. It's like, it sure looks like Joe replied. Japa Joe was wondering if you could add a Chrysler LeBaron to a create list. It's the Cup 90. It's the Cup 90. That's what they're doing. They're making these. And for all you know, Dennis gave him permission. Take him. He's been doing that of late. Been letting people take their stuff and mess with it. I don't know. It's so confusing on this page.
Yeah, that's why I've been.
I mean, they have this sectioned off for. They had to start a new page or a sub page or something for everything they're doing, so you can keep focused. Because you look down here and it's like, what are they working on? They got all kinds of stuff. It's like, it's all wonderful, but please, for the love of God, make it simple. Make her simpler.
What's the main rule everybody should follow?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Exactly.
Bard. Oh, I just don't even know what to think. I don't know what to think.
I don't know what to think either.
Close that. Get that out of there.
It's like I'm loading the 2017 cars on Daytona Oval right now. They're describing the 2017 cars. The 27. It was really weird. And none of the drivers' names are actual drivers, NASCAR drivers' names. I have 20 of them in there, and not one of them.
Why would you do that?
One of them is a NASCAR driver. I am in Mike Lynette's car. Okay.
I want to find the freshest track. Freshest track. What's the freshest track?
I probably should have put up crew chief for this.
I wouldn't have. It's not built for NASCAR.
Look at the sparks flying off of here. The sparks flying off the splitter, flying up over the car.
Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Come on, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, I'm going 193 with no draft. 98, 200, 201. Now it's topping out at 201. 200.
That's cool. That's because you got it too low. You got it so low. You're gonna get an inspection here.
Difficult.
Inspection's coming.
Oh, here we go. It's difficult to control.
Well, sounds like an NASCAR to me.
Oh no, it's just because the splitter.
Announcement. The 2005 Nextel Cup mod has been abandoned. The Gen 4 2007 season cars will take the spot. Really?
Okay. I'll be right back.
I didn't realize you were the 1998. Do I have that? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to upload it. I have commissioned an NR 2003 Cup car for AC, and I will release a skin conversion tutorial so you can basically get any skins from 2003 to 2007 in the book. What?
Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
No, it's on the Pat.
Oh, iPad. Hey, Pat. 30 minutes, boys. 19 will be up live. Okay, I already got that, so let's go back to this. Let's look at tracks.
30 minutes.
Hey, Ian, we're on your topic.
I know, that's so why I joined in.
We're talking about NASCAR and AC, trying to figure out this Assetto Corsa NASCAR page of those guys, because it's like such a mingled up mess that you don't know what the heck is going on. So is this alphabetical or what is this? Very high quality. I want something that says very high quality. Let's try something very high quality. Well, it says very high quality, mild quality, mild quality. What is it? Excellent quality, updated. Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Okay.
But that's the one that that's the one that. Okay, so this is the Daytona that they said AI has been massively improved. Yet I can't click on the.
Okay, I don't know how to change the ride height in this thing because it is riding way too low. Let's just try that.
Let's put this in and see what happens. Get out of the way. Ian, do you have AC?
Yeah.
Of course he does. Welcome, Ian.
Hello.
That's better. We're not dragging the car anymore. Wow, you changed the ride height and it slows way down.
Yeah, because the car is up in the air. That's what it's supposed to do.
I mean, way down.
Yeah.
We're still dragging. This is going to take a lot of setup work.
Oh, no. Well, that's
I'm still going 194, 5. Okay, now completely backed out. 201 mile an hour. And it's still dragging.
And which car are you in?
The Chevy.
What year? What?
2017.
2017.
At least I can make the turn.
Where's the Daytona? There it is. You're at Daytona?
Yep. It doesn't feel like I'm going 196 miles an hour through these corners.
Cool.
It looks very slow.
It's because you're used to having your face pasted up against a Volkswagen windshield. Where you I'm gonna die. NASCAR 2000. You have the late one, huh? Here's a 2019 Fusion, dude. Let's see what that's all.
I just got the stuff off the NASCAR Assetto Corsa page.
They didn't even bother to make livery things. That's like, it's jumpy. Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's because they're still working on liveries. I think that's so like an earlier version, you know.
Yeah, I still. That's part of finishing the car. These are the kind of guys that don't paint their drivers. I don't like that. that's not tight for us OCD types, huh, Ian?
Yeah, the drivers is often what I skimp because, you know, especially since I'm racing inside the car, I'm barely gonna see anything but the gloves anyways.
Ian, you're dead to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me like that. I know you don't feel that.
No, I actually rarely paint the drivers.
You couldn't do it.
This is Jacksonville, by the way.
What?
This is Jacksonville from rFactor 1.
Yep.
You tell by the sign.
That's what I'm thinking. I just really have a feeling these guys are yanking stuff out of all kinds of sims.
Yeah, a lot of track
I'm pretty sure that
NASCAR Heat 4, yeah, taking the models from there.
I don't know why they. Oh, okay. So that's why they're. Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Okay, I just completed a lap in 45 seconds.
Good job.
Yeah, that's way too fast.
You're gonna be tough to beat.
That's way too fast for these cars.
Well, you know, you can put them into.
Jesus, you should see the replay. Holy crap! The sparks flying everywhere. That's cool.
Yeah, but you can't do AI. Oh, you're doing single, right? Put some AI on there. See how they act.
They're on there. I'm just pulling away.
Yeah,
from
they're
them.
behind them.
I'm trying to get something on. Okay, there's what I want there.
Here, let's go to here, where they were kind of close to me.
Would you switch?
I love the sparks flying everywhere. That's amazing. I don't like the speeds, but it's way too fast. Online, if you're online pack racing at 200 plus miles an hour, do you know how bad that wreck's going to be?
Oh, then everybody should be happy. Why isn't it selecting that when I go out of it? That's weird.
Wow,
Drive.
I'm using up all my CPU to do this.
Oh, that's not good. How can that be? You got how many cars you got on?
20.
Yeah, and they're all
20 cars, and I'm streaming, so that's all my CPU.
I can't get this off of change track.
That was funny.
There it is. Okay.
That was funny.
How did the AI behave?
I'm trying to find some.
You drove off and left them? Look at
No,
those stupid names.
I spun out and left them, and they left me. There's like 3 in front of me right now, but they're one's 4 seconds ahead. There's a couple 5 seconds back, so I'll just lift and get out of it and let those ones behind me catch up.
Okay, I'm just watching the AI now. It look good.
Yeah, it looks real good. It's just all this bouncing. I can really feel it through my wheel. And
That's good. I like Daytona bumpy. I like Daytona bumpy.
It's bumpy. I haven't fixed my force feedback yet.
I don't got any sparks in the turns from these guys. They're coming on to turn 3. The AI is looking pretty good.
Ah, shit.
Go! Kozlowski dives down, makes it 3 wide. But did he go below the yellow line?
There's no yellow line rule in Assetto Corsa again. There's also no merge rule in Assetto Corsa. There's a lot of little rules that Assetto Corsa does not have.
I know. NASCAR rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, so it's open track. If you go down there and drive, you deserve it. If you can drive. Look at all those names. All those files need to be changed. That's just stupid.
Yep.
Bunch of Russian names in there and whatever names. Gosh. There's not one real name in there.
Nope.
I think they're trying to avoid licensing. That's what they're doing.
Yep, but if you look at the cars, if you look at the banner, they have real person's name on it.
Okay, so.
Okay, I just pulled away from this guy. I've got a half-wrecked car, and I'm pulling away from this guy behind me. So I must not have the AI.
What is your AI set up at?
I have no idea.
Oh, these guys are running 48s.
They're 48s. Yeah, they're running a second behind me, so. Oh shit! Wow, it's really twitchy too.
That's a smoking lap at Daytona.
Yes, it is. Rate the save! Rate the save! I am pulling away from these two guys behind.
And they're not.
It's not bad. It's kind of.
The guy's blocking. I just watched what's his name? Daniel Suarez block.
It's kind of. Cool. It's kind of NASCAR thunderish.
Ooh.
Well, they can't. I'm letting this guy go by me, and he's being pretty gentlemanly about it. I mean, I'm half throttle right now, doing 170 miles an hour.
You can't up the AI if they're already running 48s.
Yeah, some of them are.
You got to do something to slow the whole thing down.
Yep.
And yourself too. You got to do something you got to penalize yourself somehow with the setup.
It's got to be ballast. I don't know how else to slow these cars down in Assetto Corsa.
There's ways. You can rate it. You can set up because this is all offline because you can't run AI on. Okay, hang on a second.
Yep. Oh, that guy's pulling off. I got 4 more behind me. Oh, they're all pulling off.
They're all gassing?
Yeah, they're all pulling off on the pit road.
How many laps?
I don't know. There's one more behind me. Then there's like, I don't know who.
I'll say one thing: the AI are racing. They're racing each other.
Yeah, they're not. It's not bad for racing. It's just the speeds are a little unrealistic. I like it a little bit closer to realistic.
I think that's easily fixed. Change arrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm behind this guy at like half throttle. Not even half throttle. Going 184 miles an hour. 85, 86. Now going into turn 3. So it's not bad. It's not great. I think it might be better for online, but then again, we're going to be doing 215 miles an hour. And I've done races in NR2K where we've had 30 guys on the server or more at 190 miles an hour, and people can't hold their crap together. Just like that. I got arrow washed.
I'm still trying to figure out how to install things with Content Manager, because I'm trying to use it to do its own download, but it keeps giving me errors, spitting out errors when I try and download stuff to do.
You need to get with Mick. Mick's got that down.
Okay.
He really does. I don't even remember how I put it in.
What was that?
Ian's trying to get Content Manager set up.
Oh, here you go. You just can do it in the gearing. Max speed 186 miles an hour. It's all.
Yeah.
It's
but that's just you.
Yeah, that's just me. But that's what you can implement, saying that you got to be at a 10/372. That's what it says, 186 miles an hour. Let's just see how fast it actually goes.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. getting slow. And that's just that track, though. So.
Heck yeah, it's just this particular track. I understand that completely. I do have several others.
Auto Club Speedway.
So, Bill, how are you finding it? Since I obviously can't access it for myself at this current juncture.
Well, you can install it manually, just like.
Okay. How do you
drop it in the files? Oh, are you talking about Content Manager?
Yeah.
Or are you? No, I can't even begin to tell you. I don't.
Okay, so how do you do it manually?
No, I don't know how to. I don't know
That
what.
is maxing out 187 miles an hour.
I thought you were talking about.
I was talking to Content Manager, and now how do I do it? Do a Assetto Corsa normally?
Do you have it installed?
No. I'm trying to.
It should just. Is it through Steam?
Yeah.
If you don't have Assetto Corsa installed, Content Manager will not install because it looks for stuff while it's installing.
Okay. Where he's trying to install Assetto Corsa.
Okay.
So
actually, I have Assetto Corsa. It's in here.
It's installed.
Yeah, I'm trying to install the mod into Assetto Corsa.
Okay, so all you have to do is take the car, like the car mod,
Well, it's a track. I'm working on that.
Okay, so just go into content and Assetto Corsa content tracks. Take that file, put it in there. Make sure that it's not a file inside a file. It's just like in our 2003. You gotta
okay.
Just have a track and look inside. Make sure there's no weird things in there. But yeah, that's the advantage of the Content Manager. Just drag it over Content Manager and it installs it. But then sometimes you have to do a manual install too. So.
Okay.
Let's see. So I thought that they don't have a. Let's try the car out tomorrow and see what they do. How about that? Let's put some COTs on there.
Even at 187 miles an hour, I'm still doing 47-second laps. So. Because it's holding the speed through the corner.
What the hell? Well, they got problems with their alpha layers too. They're just all too bright, which means they probably have
Content Manager, Dave.
What's Dave doing?
Dave asked what service are you guys using? Are using for talking?
For talking?
Discord.
We're using Discord.
The link is in the description.
Car chassis. I gotta look at their.
It's hard to look up and read the chat and try to drive, especially this car.
Alpha. I'm looking at the alpha layer on these 1998 cars.
I've done 3 or 4 laps, and
they have no alpha.
A car of tomorrow mod?
Yeah.
And
it's now you're in business.
It's now at full rev, full red line on the rev limiter, and it's not blowing up the engine.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying you can set it
car
there.
tomorrow. Car tomorrow. Wait a minute. This says Fusion.
The car tomorrow, it should be just one model because they all ran the same freaking car.
No, there are differences in the windows and the noses.
These are all Chevy.
The nose and windows had differences.
These are all Chevy.
The first year, they were all the same.
They're all Chevys here.
Yeah. The second year is when they started letting them play with it.
Actually, the first year also had different cars. Judge them by
the way the stickers look.
I know. The sticker, if you look closely right above the air dam, the Chevys are they did have differences, and if you had to look at without the decals, the Avengers sort of had like the 4 indents on the nose. The Chevys had slightly rounded at the corners and pushed in little. There are differences if you look for them hard enough.
Okay, I don't understand this.
I know because I've studied these cars for ages.
Well, the main
many
thing here,
images.
is these paints are all Chevys.
Yeah.
These paints are all Chevys. Chevys always
I'm
get the
gonna let
love.
it bump or something here.
Wait, the 41? Were those Chevys? And
Wait, bump drafting doesn't affect at all.
42 and 41, they're Chevys. Ganassi was running Chevys?
Yeah.
But the AI shot away.
Yeah, that's what it's exactly supposed to do.
Yeah.
That 68 is just gamey. They got a fictional 68. It's crappy. Fictional 68.
Yeah, and the one scene on the
Whoa!
main screen, that orange and blue car is definitely not a real car because it's a triple digit. Double
Right,
one. I think that's
yeah.
from Real Racing
Good
3.
for them.
I
Good
think
for
that's
them.
from Real Racing 3, a mobile game.
Okay, that believes it, doesn't it? Also, I thought they said they were done with this. It says COT was done. I'm confused.
And welcome to my world.
Well, this is the problem I have with this whole thing. You know, they're not making it easy to get into this at all.
No, they don't. They don't make it easy
I mean,
at all.
guys, I mean, get focused and help us support you by doing something that makes sense. You know, you say the COT is done, and yet there's only a Chevy
I
in there?
couldn't find anything about COT looking through.
Okay, yeah, you got to go to their
Actual.
the other site.
Okay.
I got to get rid of that. What time is it? 10:16. I gotta make some breakfast real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, we've been here long.
Here in overtime, man.
I'm wearing way overtime.
My contract commitment is at 10 o'clock, so I'm done. No. I ain't working for free.
I had.
Okay. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably be done by then, but who knows? I had the opponent strength at 81.3%. So there you go. At 81.3%, they were running faster than real life. So that's what you say about that. As we digress.
I'm gonna put the Twitch back on so I can watch it while I'm cooking. So,
Okay. Well, yeah.
where is it?
I don't
Twitch.
know.
Where is it?
Where's
Videos
Twitchy,
on
Twitch?
live. There he is. Is that you live? Did you just take a hit on your?
Oh, I've been off for like 10 minutes or a few minutes now.
You're live? Are you live?
Yeah, I'm still live.
Okay.
Are you live?
Yeah.
I'm live.
There you go. See? There you can hear it. You might want to mute your mic. So, Tom, you still there, buddy?
Yeah.
Did you figure out that dropping that brake pressure? Oh, he left Discord too. Did you figure out by dropping that brake pressure, even in the Trans Am cars, they're a lot easier to control?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good little tip Dave gave me that can't find Discord. So that it's all a learning curve because there's so much to learn. There's a lot to learn in Assetto Corsa. Honestly, is it the everyman sim? It could be, with given enough work, enough people doing the right thing, like with the NASCAR mod, like we were just talking about, how they're just so disjointed and all over the place, and they're working on this and they're working on that and they're working on something else, and then they're back to this and they're over to that. And I'm not as OCD as Bill is, but I still had that. That's why I kind of just walked away from it, and I kind of just glanced at the post on Facebook. As I want to say something final. That in my book means it's freaking done. Now there might be a hot patch after that, but when it says final, that's why I kind of waited to download it, and I just downloaded this 2017 car. I didn't even realize there was a site. I just downloaded the 2017 car just to have a little, see what it's like, and I've been not. We may download the 2018 cars, and who knows what we'll do. Exhibition races on Zoom. Who knows? I can't predict what Bill's going to do, but that's by the tones he's making, we may be doing something on ZoomRacing.net. And I showed you at the beginning of the show how to find the online racing part of of Zoom on Stenod Racing. So if you want to sign up, it's there. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it can be done. Once you get it done, it's easy enough. I'm gonna wrap this up because I've actually got to go to work in less than 3 hours for 2 whole hours. So I gotta get some stuff done around the house today. Before I do that, I'd like to thank Bill, Tom, Ian, Dave, King Mad Dog for all stopping by today. Much appreciated. Thanks to everybody who's watched. I'm gonna try to be back tonight with a American Truck Simulator night. Not sure if that's gonna happen or not, but it probably will. And Tuesday night is the Zoom Racing World Trans Am series at Mosport, which I did some practice laps in last night. Going to be an interesting race to watch. Going to be an interesting race to participate in. It's going to be interesting. Thursday night is going to be ETS night, ETS 2 night, Euro Truck Simulator 2 night. And then Saturday morning is Zoom Racing World's VW Bugs. We had a fun race at Barlaro, or wherever the hell it's pronounced. The first race of that series. If you'd like to join that, we've only got one race in on that, so you won't be too far behind in the points. So, jump on in on that. Lots of fun. Easy car to control once you figure out a few little tricks. So there you go. There's that. And then the rest of the week is going to be hit or miss. The wife keeps saying she wants to do it, but then she never comes back here and learns how to drive the truck. So we'll see how that goes. But as for right now, we're about done for today. I mean, I think we covered what I kind of set out to cover. Whether or not Assetto Corsa is the everyman sim. I'm basically gonna go with a yes with a slight question mark after it. It could be, but it just needs more. Some of the people doing the mods more consistency. That's my opinion, and that sounds like it's Bill's opinion, and I don't know what Dave's opinion is because he can't find Discord. I thought you had Discord. I honestly thought you were on Discord. Let me see here. Let me pull this down. I honestly thought you were on the Discord. Or maybe not. Nope, you're not. Oh yeah, you are. You're on Discord. You're DK Gone Racing 197 there. So, I don't know. Anyway, it says you're not online either, by the way. So, again, thanks everybody for stopping by, talking today. Thanks to everybody who watched. Anybody hit the like button, the comments, or post in the chat, thank you. Didn't have anybody hit the like, the follow, or the subscribe button, so sorry. Thanks for not doing it. This is the Tig. I'll see you later on the night with American Truck Simulator. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.
Alrighty.